Dumb fuck over here. You spoken long enough. Dumb fuck over here.
I've spoken long enough.
Was trying to. Well, no, he wasn't trying to do anything.
I wasn't doing anything.
He just completely forgot that there was a knife in his pocket. How he forgets that is beyond me. He legit just went to school with a pocket knife in his pocket, and then he realized that he had it, and went, "Oh fuck!" and he put it in his locker, right?
No, it was much worse than that. It was much worse than that. I was on
You
the
get permission to speak this once.
I was on the bus. I realized I had it on the bus and everything. And, I had, a fixation of just twiddling things on my fingers. So I was constantly opening it and closing it while I was on the bus.
Oh my god.
And someone saw it and reported it to me. That's how they found out, yeah. And then...
Oh, hello.
Hey, guys.
Gentlemen.
And that's how they reported to me. And then, they sent me to the principal's office. And they asked to go through my locker. They opened my locker, they found it and everything, and I was like, oh, wait, I really shouldn't have that in my locker, should I? And I realized I was screwed.
Yeah.
I thought my life was gonna be over. I was gonna rot in prison. I'm like in freaking junior high when this happened too, so I'm like, I'm still a minor.
I mean, it's nowhere near as bad as me slashing tires.
Yeah, but I was.
Fuck, I still think that's on my...
I thought like it was the end for me and everything. I sat in the detention room with two other kids. One who was recently put in there because he beat the crap out of another student with his bare hands, and a girl was in there because she got caught blowing a kid in the bathroom or something like that. And
sick.
Yeah. So of course I'm like, oh my god, I'm sitting in the room with the bad kids. They're like actual bad kids. Oh no, what am I gonna do?
Oh, that's
hell yeah.
Okay, that was a dumb looping animation. Ow.
Get up!
Oh yeah, detention's like either the best or worst area to be in.
Oh no, no, it got worse. And then after that,
okay, I thought you were done because you stopped talking.
They called because I did a button mash moment. They called me into the principal's office afterwards and everything, and I walked in there and there was a police officer, a fully armed police officer with his hand resting on his gun, and I think that's what started my phobia of police officers after seeing that image, because I thought that cop was gonna shoot me right then and there. I was like, and I immediately just broke down in front of them. I just broke into tears to the point where the principal was like, oh. Like he could tell.
I thought you were gonna be badass. What
right,
the fuck's
right.
wrong with
yeah,
this dweeb?
This kid's fucking pathetic. Yeah, and what's even worse is that they had to call my mom. Obviously, they called my mom and everything. And it turns out that my mom was in the middle of a ceremony of a promotion that she got at her job when they called her, and she had to fucking leave the ceremony to pick up my dumbass from school because the cop realized that that I'm not a bad person at all. Like this was clearly just a dumb mistake from a dumb kid and everything. The cop even gave me the knife back.
Right? Yeah.
And the principal was like,
Dad took it though.
And the principal was like, look, I don't know who you are, and that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. All right. There's some kids in the school who I know by name, and I don't know who you are. So, I know you're not a bad kid. So, we're going to give this knife back to you, but we still going to have to punish you. So, you're going to be suspended for 2 weeks.
I knew
And you know what? I was like, wait, what does that mean? Am I going to jail afterwards? And they're like, no, you're going to go back to school afterwards. Like, I was just so convinced I was going to rot in prison.
You do not know how powerful the school system works. You go to suspension before you go to prison.
Right, yeah. Like, I was just so terrified.
The jury has made the judge has made a decision that the person in question will now be serving 3 years in prison, and after that, 5 weeks in suspension. And that's when they can return to school.
That's when they go to school. Yeah. So that was a dumb one. So yeah, when I made the acts in high school and everything, I had a record of that. So yeah, I panicked and I said that my brother was dying of cancer and I made a rocket ship.
Delightful. Detention is one of the weirder places to be. Cause
it really depends.
It generally depends on the situation. I once got my ass kicked Some people will argue that I kicked his ass, which wasn't the case. The guy pulled me on the ground and pummeled me into the dirt. And I just had my arms up and I tried flailing. And
but then blamed you because you know how dare you?
How dare you, a guy with glasses, be someone who's strong?
How dare you put your face in front of his fist?
Right,
how dare you? Yeah.
But no, I got detention that way, and I had 2 people in detention. Me and the guy who kicked my ass.
Oh my god.
That being said, when I don't know what I did, but I ended up in detention the second time, and this was in high school, while the other one was before even junior high.
On the subway? Oh, I can't.
Yeah, no.
Oh, stupid.
No, you'd be seeing a bunch of people trying to sell food and music there.
Yeah, I know, right? That's why
We got
Spider-Man, a Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
The first Spider-Man movie.
Like, what the fuck?
No, the first Spider-Man movie.
You just made noise on my end. I just are you okay? What are you doing? What happened? But no, on the other occasion when I had detention, yeah, you were just making noise, man. On the other time I had detention, I had 5 other kids there. Well, I don't know all of their reasons, but I literally, like, the moment I was there, some kid literally just goes, "Hey kid, what you in for?" Like a fucking prison.
Like a fucking inmate?
An inmate. And I just went,
"So what you in for?"
Yeah, and I was like, I cheated on my IT test or something like that. You cheated
on your fucking on your state exams?
Yeah.
Your OSTs?
Yeah, I got caught doing that.
You know they don't do that anymore?
Yeah, I know.
It's such bullshit. I'm so angry about that my son won't have to go through an OST like I did. I'm so pissed about that.
But anyways,
you cheated on your test.
I hope that's just an American thing. But either way, yeah, I cheated on it. He goes, "Oh shit, man, you shouldn't have gotten caught." I'm like,
"You should have gotten
no, really." And I just went, just to hold the conversation. I went, "What are you in here for?" And he goes,
What did he say?
I sold pot to my hooker ex." And I'm like,
I sold pot to my hooker ex?
Yeah. I'm like, whoa. And I'm like, that brought out so much terror in my eyes.
Like, oh my god, he's a drug dealer, yeah.
No, he was 16.
Yeah.
So was his ex.
Yeah.
And she's a hooker.
I mean, so was Stacy the Filthy Whore, but you know, whatever.
And I'm like, okay,
which is a whole other story altogether.
No, to clarify, I'm pretty confident he was exaggerating and calling her that.
Well, yeah, of course. It was obviously just a teenage girl that cheated on him because he was an asshole.
Yeah. He could have retorted with simp, but the word didn't exist back then.
The word didn't exist back then, yeah.
Oi.
Oi.
But, it's hilarious to be in that situation because you realize, it's like one of the quintessential moments where you realize, I am a good person.
Right.
where you're always like, if you have anxiety, you constantly like question every action you make. When you have, you have a lot of self-doubt. And then you see people who do not have self-doubt, they know who they are, and they know that they're bad people. And you look at them, and you see their lives, and you go, holy shit, I'm lucky!
Oh, yeah. It really is just based on circumstance.
And I was raised right, and I made better decisions that most wouldn't give a fuck to make.
But getting back to what I was talking about, if we became rich and famous, having a welding shop.
Sure, let's go back to that.
Well, no, because that's what we were talking about. I would love to have the idea of just someone saying, like someone calling me up saying, "Hey, I want you to make a certain sword from this anime or whatever," and then, and then I'll be like, "Well, that'll cost you like $5,000 if you give me $1,000 now, and pay me the other $4,000 after I'm done with it," And everything.
I would pay you $500,000 to make a full-sized Sonic out of metal. No, a full-sized metal Sonic.
Ooh.
With a retired engine on the stomach and everything.
I would ask you, how soon would you want it?
I said $500,000. You'd probably
How soon would you want it?
As long as you need.
As long as I need? Well, then you probably won't get it for like the next 2 years then at that point, because I would have other customers.
I would provide you the metal.
Well, no, that's what the money's for.
No, but I would provide you like.
Well, no, okay.
Sorry.
Okay, hold on. If you said $500,000 for the whole thing.
Well, yeah,
then you
half of that $500,000 would go to me buying the metal, and the rest of that money would go to you making it.
That's what I mean. If you pay me 10% now, then I'll make it for you, and you pay me the rest of the 90% when it's done.
You gotta understand, I'm also hiring other people to chrome paint it.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, because once you're finished with it, it'd be a fucking matte black because the carbon.
I could probably do that too.
Sure, but I don't. But I also know that you're a welder, not an artist.
I know how to paint. We do painting at my job too.
Yeah, but that's not your main job.
It's not my main job. Yeah. I know how to make a good weld.
You were hired because you could make a line, dude.
No, hold on. Welding is not as simple as you made it sound like. You ass.
Playing a Yakuz0 game, and I said you're hired because you know how to make a line.
I'm gonna beat you. Bam!
Oh, that went through his chest. Was that Glenn from Walking Dead?
Yeah, it did look like that, didn't it?
He looks like he has the hat. Like that. Take. Fight.
So you want to go to the next cutscene?
Sure.
We should probably go to a store and get some health. That's what we should do. We should probably go to a store.
Right.
Go to a Family Mart.
Go to Dollar Tree. Japan Dollar Tree.
Because Family Mart is always, you know...
Wait, can't you, like, meet a girl in this world? Oh, wait, no, this is the wrong one.
Not this one.
Hello, what could you like? We got a penguin that's terrified at the door.
Yeah, a little health boost. Heat.
Oh, you're gonna ignore what I said?
I'm reading. Hang on.
Oh, yeah. Fucking piece of shit.
Ow! Little health boost. Alright, yeah, I'll get 5 of these.
Where's the aphrodisiac? The terrified penguin at the door.
It's Pooh!
Is that Pooh?
No, there is one girl where you can hook up with, in one of the stores. I have to find out where it is.
She's just a cute,
It's, by the phone booth area with the, at the playground. Yeah, there's a few dating sim games which are really weird.
Yeah, there's one where you go on a date with the tranny and too.
Well, no, that's apparently you losing that minigame.
I don't care. It's funny.
Oh no, it's funny, but apparently that's how it was back then, and that's considered a loss.
There are 4 manholes, 5 manholes, 6 manholes in that one street. Hello.
Who are you? I love that shirt.
80s. That's who she is. Oh yeah, this is the girl. Hello. Just buy a bunch of shit from her.
Wait, is this the one from her?
Yeah, no, you just have to buy a bunch of shit from her what I remember.
Miso ramen, cashew ramen.
It's all cup ramen, dude.
Seaweed rice ball.
You can buy one of everything. You can afford it. There you go. That's the thought of a fat ass. Hi, what can I get for you? Baby, I would like 1 ramen bowl. I would like 2 number 9s. A number 9 large, extra dip. Number 7, hold the 11.
Hold the 11.